What's up, YouTube? Welcome to Grown Man Talks. Come on in, have a seat, so we can get right into it. I am your host, W. Johnson. On this channel, we talk about a variety of subjects, social issues, sports-related issues, political issues, relationship issues. We cover a variety of things here. And the subject that I want to talk about today is the subject that's been in the media for a few years now. That's kind of gotten out of hand. This went, in my opinion, way overboard. And that subject is the subject of two young ladies, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. Listen, these are two young women who are very competitive playing basketball. And somehow, it has grown into so much more than that. It has become so much more than that. It has changed the lives of these two women in a way that I don't know if we can fully understand the impact that it's going to have on them going forward. On the one hand, you have Caitlin Clark, who's white, great athlete, great basketball player. On the other hand, you have Angel Reese, who's black, great basketball player, highly competitive. These two women compete against each other on a level that we're not used to seeing in women's basketball. And because of it, sometimes it gets a little chippy between the two of them. But what I'm here to talk about is what has transpired between these two women and the media. How there's been two totally different pictures painted of these two young women. How there's been two totally different narratives painted about these two young women. And how one's been treated like a darling and the other one's been treated like a villain or somebody that you should hate. I want you to understand that on this channel, I speak from my experience and from the way I see things. I want you to understand that on this channel that I am going to speak from my heart. It's not always going to be pretty. It's not always going to be buttoned up. I'm not going to be thinking about whether you're going to like what I say or not. If that's how I feel, I'm going to say it. That's what's going to happen here. Now that that's out the way, let me get into it. This all started over basketball games a few years ago, where one player made a gesture at the other, and later on, the other player made a gesture back at the other one. But here's the difference. Caitlin Clark started the gestures. Caitlin Clark started making gestures at Angel Reese first. And you know what happened when Caitlin Clark made that gesture at Angel Reese? She was celebrated. Things were said about her as, I like her confidence. She's bold. She's not afraid of anything. She's super competitive. She's got moxie. Those type of things. And that's what started the love affair with her. The fact that she was taunting this black girl. The media ate it up. They ate it up. The MAGA people in the MAGA world, she became like a god to them because she was taunting this young black woman. She was in her face. She was doing like this in her face. She was celebrated, even by mostly the so-called black commentators like Stephen A. Smith, Ocho, and Robert Griffin. They all celebrated when she did that. They didn't have a problem with that. They thought it was great. But she had the confidence and the gall to do that to that black woman. They thought that was the greatest thing since sliced bread. Fast forward, Angel Reese and LSU wins the championship over guess who? Caitlin Clark. And Angel makes a gesture like this. back at Caitlin Clark, and you would have thought the world exploded with the hate that came out toward this young black woman. You would have thought the world had exploded because the media turned on this young black woman with a vengeance. They start calling her things like hateful, disrespectful, ghetto, trashy, no class, when all she was doing is the exact same thing that was done to her. And ever since then, this young black woman has been labeled a villain. And people say, oh, she called herself a villain. No, she didn't. The media called her a villain first. And what she said is, I'll take that for my team. If I have to be the villain, if I have to be, I'll take that for my team. That's what she said. The hate for this young black woman has been so overblown to the point that you have some of these sports commentators saying this young black woman don't even have the right to cry. So she don't get the right to cry. Think about that. You think about that. She don't get the right to cry. But Caitlin Clark and her teammates were crying when they lost. And guess what they said? I really feel sorry for them. They really tried hard. They really did their best. I feel for them. But this young black girl, when she lost a heartbreaking game and she cried, they trashed her. And they laughed at her. And they said things like she don't have a right to cry. That's why I'm here talking about this. Now I'm gonna need you to sit back in your chair because I'm getting ready to go there. So if you don't want to hear the rawest of the raw, you might want to click off my channel now because I'm getting ready to go there. The only reason why this is going on is because of racism. Angel Reese is being treated the way she's being treated because of racism. And I know a lot of people like to tiptoe around, try to act like that's what it really boils down to, flat out, period. And it doesn't help she's a young black girl from Baltimore City. The white girl is being seen as pure as the driven snow, and the black girl is being seen as black and from the ghetto. I'm not gonna act like it's not true. I'm not gonna tiptoe around it. That's it. When have you ever seen or heard the president's wife come out and say maybe we ought to invite the loser to the White House as well? When you've ever heard that? You ever heard that before? I've never heard that before. Why do you think that was? Racism. The fact that you got these black males, because they don't deserve the title of man, because a man would never do the things that some of these commentators are doing for money. A black man would not do or say the things that some of these commentators are saying about this young black woman for money. Now, black male coon, they definitely would. And let me tell you who I'm talking about. Stephen A. Smith, RGIII and Acho don't have no problem with totally taking this young black woman down for money. They don't have no problem whatsoever with trashing her for money. The statement about she don't have the right to cry, that came from a black male, Acho. He don't get to be called a black man because a black man wouldn't say the things that he say. I want y'all to understand, I know the difference between a black man and a black male, and it is a difference. Some of these niggas think because they carry a penis, excuse me for using that term, because they carry a penis and because their gender is male, that makes them a man. It does not. Because I'm going to tell you what I know about black men. Black men don't disrespect their black queens. Black men stand up for their black women. black men go to bat for their black women. Black men don't allow for other people to come and attack their black queens and don't do nothing about it. And they definitely don't assist a systematic slaughter of their black queens. They don't do it. Black male Coons do. Stephen A. Smith, Robert Griffin III, Ocho, I am calling you Coons. You're Coons. Because what y'all have done to Angel Reese is disgusting. The three of you make me sick to my stomach. You don't represent the black man. See, I know why they like to put you out there as, see, these black men feel the same way. No, wrong. Those three black Coons feel that way. Because black men definitely don't. We don't rock like that. We don't chop our queens up for no money, man. That's not us. And they don't represent black men. Just because they brown doesn't mean that they're a black man. Because a black man wouldn't do or say the things that they willing to say for no money. Do you think, for one stretch of your imagination, that Martin Luther King would get up there and say the things that they say about Angel Reese? Do you think Malcolm X would? Do you think they would be saying the things that these three jigaboos say? Not only about Angel, they do it with our other black athletes. Lamar Jackson, they tear Lamar Jackson apart. RGIII, to be fair, he supports him. He supports Lamar. But Stephen A. Smith and Ocho, they don't have no problem with tearing them apart unfairly. But I'm not going to get off the topic. I'm just letting you know that they equal opportunity haters of their own people for money. They are willing to slam dunk their own kind for money. Do you see white commentators getting up there slamming Caitlin Clark? Do you see white commentators getting up there slamming Josh Allen? If they do, with the regularity that those three Coons do to Angel Reese, send me the video and I'll apologize for what I'm saying. Send me the video of where that's happening, where you see a collective effort by white media to slam Caitlin Clark, or where the white media slammed Caitlin Clark for taunting Angel Reese. Send me that video and I'll apologize. But on the other hand, you got these three Coons slamming Angel Reese for $1, carrying these false, dangerous, and damaging narratives about this young black woman for $1 without even thinking about it. I mean, to you three Coons and to those like you, you don't have any problem with putting this young black woman's life at risk? You know this young black woman gets death threats? Do you know it's some who calls for this young black woman to be hanged? You don't have no problem with that? Oh yeah, I got a problem with that. But then you helping them with the crap that come out your mouth about her. I don't want to hear you got a problem with people calling for a death. Well, if you got a problem with people calling for a death, then maybe you should stop helping push the narratives about her. Because you add fuel to the fire. You pour gasoline on it. When you bring your little black face on there and you attack her. Robert Griffy had the nerve to say that this woman hates Caitlin Clark. He can tell, like he's some kind of damn mind reader. He said, I can tell she hates her because I can tell by the look on her face. He was up there twisting his head, throwing his hair from the side, calling himself emulating Angel Reese. See, he wants to push this ghetto narrative about her. When they go to their boss hand them their script. This is what we're gonna be talking about today about Angel. And they look down at that, and then right then they should decide whether they're gonna go out there and push this. You know what Stephen answered? Do people sign my paycheck? They my bosses. So if your boss who signs your paycheck, you coon, tell you to go to the top of the Empire State Building and jump off, would you do it? If they tell you to put a gun to your head and blow your brains out, would you do it? They're your bosses. They sign your check. You are helping put a gun to Angel Reese's head. That's right, I said it. People are literally calling for this woman's death. Go on air and call them out. Call out the people that's calling for her death. On your network, the same network you get on, and put her down and create all these false narratives about her. You got podcasters. Go on podcast and talk about the hate toward Angel Reese. Gonna prove me wrong? Go on your podcast, Stephen A., and talk about the hate towards Angel Reese. Go on your podcast, RGIII, and talk about the hate toward Angel Reese that you guys are helping fuel. You want to prove me wrong? Do that. The same way you go on there and put her down. If I'm wrong, and let me let you guys know this. I want all your smoke. See, I ain't afraid. No, sir. No, sir. Don't like what I'm saying to you, Coons? Come for me. I want all your smoke. Every bit of it. And trust me, I ain't cloud chasing at all, because I don't give a damn whether you commented or not, because I'm going to say it and I'm going to keep saying it. You don't have to respond to me at all. I don't give a damn. But for as long as you coming for Angel, I'm going to keep coming for you. When y'all keep coming for her neck, I'm going to keep coming for your neck. For as long as y'all keep on putting her life at risk, I'm going to keep coming at you. I will not stop. I will not stop. If you won't stop and you won't leave her alone, if you won't stop, if you will not change your narrative about her, I'm not going to stop calling you Coons and Jigaboos. You hear me? Coons and Jigaboos. And anybody that want to defend them, you can come on too. You can come right here and say anything you want to say. In fact, if you want to have a face-to-face, we don't have to be on no camera. Call me up, FaceTime me, whatever. And it can just be me and you. We can have a whole conversation. I don't clout chase. I don't need to do that. But I'm damn sick and tired of people coming for her. I'm damn sick and tired of the way she's being treated. And it's behind time somebody stand up for her. 10 toes down, I'm going to stand up for her. I'm going to rock with her all the goddamn way. And not to mention, did I mention that I'm from Baltimore? We don't rock like that. We don't rock like that. All you lames and coons and jigaboos coming for our queens. Our queens who have achieved greatness. And y'all want to turn her down. Nah, man. No. I'm going to rock with my sister all the way. And anybody that don't like it, holler at your boy, because I ain't got no problem with it. My heart don't pump no Kool-Aid. Trust that. And I'm not going to stop saying what I'm saying until y'all stop coming for her and stop treating her like that. She don't deserve that. And that's why I'm upset. That's why I'm disgusted at you, Coons. She's a young black woman who has achieved greatness, man. And instead of elevating her and talking about her greatness, man, y'all want to do all this trash to her. For $1, man. For $1. Y'all want to paint all these narratives and stick all these labels on her, man, for $1. Y'all wrong for that, man. Telling you to your face, you wrong for that. And anybody that wants, oh, he using all them racial, yeah, I'm using them terms. You see the terms they use for her? You see the terms they willing to use for her? So I don't give a damn about whether you don't like the terms I'm using. I don't care. I said what I said. And I'm saying what I'm saying. And I'm standing 10 toes down on it. Flat out, period. I don't care whether you like what I say. I don't care. You don't care about what you say about her? I don't care about what I say about any of y'all. And Robert Griffin III, I used to like you, man. I used to like you until you start doing this, man. And that last video you made about her, man, was the most disgusting shit I ever seen. I didn't even know you was like that, Jack. But Stephen A., you always, when I talk about how black you is, nigga, sit down somewhere. Your skin color don't make you quote-unquote black. It definitely don't make you a black man. Because a black man would not do this kind of stuff to a young black queen. He wouldn't. Go sit down somewhere. I know you like to crack half slick out your mouth sometimes, Stephen A. I want all your smoke. See, ain't no corporate America signing no checks for me. Ain't no white puppet master over top of me. So I'm going to say whatever I want to say to you, clown. You just a loudmouth clown who ain't got no problem with putting our people down for $1. That's the difference between us and them. They don't put their people down. They lift their people up. You don't notice that? You don't notice that? You see how they lift Josh Allen up? Even though he's not better than Lamar Jackson, y'all help put Lamar down all the time to raise Josh Allen up. You see how they raised Caitlin Clark up? You ever see them putting her down? Collectively, like y'all did to Angel. You don't see the difference? So miss me with all that bull crap. Miss me with all that crap about how you ride with. You don't ride with us, Coon. Miss me with all that. There's some other things that's going to be talked about on this channel. This should give you an idea how it's going to be around here. And I'm letting everybody know I rock with Angel. 10 toes down. Peace out.